talk about the PBC deal. They signed a deal with Amazon for 12 to 14 fights a year. People praising it like it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. If you notice, it's only 12 months in a year. And they may get 12 to 13 to 14 fights a year, fight cards a year. Okay. Now, apparently, they won't kick off until March. So that'll give you 10 months to do 12 to 14 fight cards. By my math, they say Al Haymon got anywhere from 200 to 450 fighters. You know, I ain't the smartest person in the world, and I ain't the greatest at math, but if you got, let's say you got just 12 to 14 fight dates a year in 10 months, that means what? Well, maybe one of those months might get a double fight. Now, we got a couple questions answered as far as what are they going to do. Will they be just pay-per-view? Well, let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out the boxing news playlist for more videos like this. And apparently it's going to be more than just pay-per-views. They're going to have championship regular fights. They're going to do docu-series. They're going to have weigh-ins. They're going to have, an archive of fights after, a library of fights. So, yeah. So they're going to have all that apparently for PBC and whatever. So there'll be some regular fights in there, but you got to ask yourself, what's going to be the ratio or the balance between regular fights and pay-per-views? That's got to be a big thing. What's going to be the ratio? But and what I mean by that, how many times we going to get a regular show, boxing telecast? How many times it's going to be pay-per-view? So that's the question. You got a lot of fighters saying, well, they don't know when they fighting again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got that going out there as well too. A lot of these dudes don't know when they're gonna be fighting again. So but it seemed like they might have another broadcast deal, or they need another broadcasting deal, because by all the information that's we get now and some of the information that's leaked, it don't seem like a lot of these fighters gonna get more active unless he start letting these fighters go or start working with other promoters. And we know he got too much pride to work with other promoters, especially when a lot of them tried to team up and sue his ass. So that's gotta be something to be asked. That's not enough fight dates to accommodate for everybody. Now, if they said 30 fight dates in 12 months, 10 months, then that's something cool. That might be enough fight dates. They need at least 2 or 3 fight dates a month just to compete with that. So it must be another deal. Now, it was talks about them and Jake Paul talking to Netflix. So it got to be another deal, and in the works. So that next deal gonna have to be between 12 and 15 fights per deal. At least what they already doing, 12 to 14 fights. So that deal gonna have to be another deal. You know what I'm saying? So that's the number one thing about it. Either some of these fighters gonna be able to allow to walk and go hash out other deals with other promoters. But the thing about it is some of these other promoters gonna want to deal with Al Haymon, or Al Haymon gonna sell these contracts off, or is he gonna hash out deals for them to go to Matchroom, go to Golden Boy, and go where they want to go at, and he just gonna still advise the deals and make sure they good. And more than likely, if that's out of all the scenarios, he most likely gonna continue to manage them or advise them and nickel and dime and make money off of them in these deals. He's not gonna allow them to just walk to another company and still not get a piece unless they buy themselves out. Because what you're hearing is rumors that he paying out his pocket for this money for these fights. So Amazon is just providing the platform. They providing their marketing. They providing the distribution of the fights. And for the most part, he gonna have to be providing the money to pay for the fighters. That's because he done tricked off so many people money in the industry, and all these people know each other. There's no secret society with or without the internet. So everybody praising this to be a big deal. All these PBC fanboys, oh, he told you, we told you. I mean, what you tell us? They got 12 to 14 fight dates and anywhere from over 200 plus fighters. What do you mean? How is this something to be celebrated? It got to be another move associated with this. You know, whether it's Netflix or whatever, for the most part, I mean, if he do TV, maybe TNT. Maybe, you know, he ain't messed over the Turner Family Sports and Network, TNT, USA, TBS. You know, maybe they'll be looking to, you know, pick them up. Just maybe. You know. That's what I'm thinking about. Just maybe they might want to pick them up. Just maybe. Just maybe. So I ain't sure. But 12 to 14 fight days in 10 months, that's not enough. That's not enough fight days. He needs at least 24 to 30. Oh, we told you PBC was coming back bigger and better. And you hear with him paying out his pocket that a lot of these fighters, I don't know, man. Some of these guys got minimums in their contracts. You know? A lot of these guys, you know, they keep saying, I want to be more active. 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 That ain't going to happen under this with 12 to 14 fight days. Somebody said he going to have 50 fighters fight cards, and he ain't paying for that if it's coming out of his pocket. And a lot of investors, you know, he done allegedly, in some lawsuits that popped up, he done misutilized their funds. So you got to understand, they going to have a 2-month hiatus. You know, January, February, before they return back in March. So then in 10 months, they got a possible maximum of 14 fight days in 10 months. So he got to be working on something else. You know, if that's Netflix trying to get back on TV. And what TV network? He done fucked over everybody. Viacom family, that's CBS, Showtime, BET, VH1, Paramount, you know, Paramount TV network. They used to be Spike, Fox Sports 1. You know what I'm saying? What else Fox got? A bunch of shit. You know, so where else he going? The only thing I could think about is USA, TNT, TBS, NBC got signed by Ben Salam and Boxer. You already fucked over NBC and NBC Sports already. You forgot that. He took that from Kathy Duva and messed that up. Let's not forget that. You know, so, I mean, where else can he go? We gonna be on PBS? He was already on Bounce TV, Bounce That Ass TV. So people, oh my God, yo, we told you. Y'all was hating on Al, we told you. And I'm just looking like, dude, 12 to 14 fight days in 10 months with over 200 plus fighters. On top of that, the word on the street is he paying for this shit out of his pocket. Well, I don't know why he just don't eat his L. Sell these fighters off and go retire and go do something else. Get these fighters contract up and get up out of here. And really, you know, what can he do for Amazon to put money up? It ain't nothing that you want to see, bro. If Canelo fight Benavidez next year, that's going to be on Showtime. Unless it's outside the 2-year deal. The 2-fight deal next year. So what else do he got to sell them? Tank Davis? Who he going? If I'm Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, now Tank and Al Haymon need me, I'm taxing that ass. You know, Spencer Crawford, he can't make that happen because he ain't got the money right now because ain't nobody putting no money up for that. Come on. Ain't nobody putting no money up. So acting like this a victory, you know, acting like this a huge monumental victory, it got to be something more to this move. So it got to be something more. They need another network that's going to match the fly of this 12 to 24 fight, 12 to 15 fight. What is it, 12 to 14 fights? For them to have something fully functionable. You know, now, you know, could he sit there and stack the cards? Yeah, he can sit there and stack cards. But we know he not if it's coming out of his pocket. And what investor still fucking with him? You losing money. You know, and truth be told, Floyd ain't fucking with him no more for real. Floyd don't want to fight under PBC banner so he can get his checks 10 years later and Al can hold his money. Floyd going to broker deals where he directly getting paid. For real talk. So like I said, people, yeah, PBC is back. Like, come on, do y'all mathing? Or y'all doing girl math? Come on. Come on. Come on. So, but hopefully they figure it out. Now I would assume that it's another deal coming with this. That's my assumption, that there's another deal that's in the works. So, yep. But hey, let me know what you girls and guys think about it, man. Check out the Box News playlist. Thumbs up the video. Share the video. Subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nines. Don't forget, check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That link's in the link tree in the description. Check out my Detroit channel, Mercy Sports Talk. That link's in the link tree in the description as well, too. Peace.